This is exactly how to scale your first store to $1,000 a day. My name is Rasmus Steenberg. I've been doing e-commerce and dropshipping for over 2 years now. I've generated more than $10 million online. I am now doing around $1 million a month. And I share my experience and knowledge completely for free. I have no paid course, no paid mentorship. I have nothing that costs any money. I do this because I would have wanted this kind of YouTube channel back when I started 2 years ago. The only way you can support this channel and sensitize me to do more videos for free is to use some of my affiliate links, because if I can make money from it, I would love to, but still keep everything completely free. In this video, I'm gonna go over the exact process of how to basically scale to your first $1,000 a day. So the first thing you wanna do is actually find a product. And luckily for you, I've recently just dropped, I think like a few months ago, an updated and detailed video on how I find all my winning products. I will leave a link to it down in the description or here, whatever. You can watch this after this video so you know exactly what to do. But just to sum it up, in this video, there's a few ways of doing it. There's free methods and there's paid methods. So the free methods are ad library. The second free method is the Instagram TikTok burner. I like the Instagram a little bit more right now. Basically optimizing your Instagram account to only show your dropshipping products when you're scrolling in your reels. The paid method right now, I would say this is the only good one right now, is Winning Hunter, and that's pretty much ad library, but where you have filters to actually filter for dropshipping products. But once you have used my product research method video and found the product that you want to sell and make sure they fit all these 4 criteria that I'll mention in a second, you're ready to go to step number 2. So the criteria you want to make sure that your product fits is 1, it has to be in a passionate niche. What this means is the targeted customer for this product is very easy to speak to. So something about a passionate niche could be a cat product. So a passionate person is one who has a cat. So it's very easy to talk to somebody, to advertise to somebody with a cat, because in your ad, literally you can say, oh, if you have a cat, then this is for you. Literally, that could be your hook. Or a dog person, or somebody with babies, sports, gaming, fitness. There's so many different niches, but it needs to be something that people can be passionate about. And it's very easy to target in your ads when you speak to the desired customer. Number 2, this is also very important. You need to be able to find high quality videos and photos online, because we are dropshippers, right? So in the beginning, whenever we test a product, we borrow from the internet, and that's what we do. Go on TikTok, find clips of your product. It needs to be fucking bad clips out there that you can borrow and make your own ads from, and then launch in your store. Of course, whenever you scale it, you're gonna create your own custom content. But for the beginning, you will use TikTok, okay? Then number 3, this is one of the more important ones as well, and that's basically you need to be able to have a good margin with the product. It doesn't mean that a product itself sold in one piece should be very, very, very profitable. It can also mean that a product is very upsellable. And by upsellable means that you can bundle up the product. So if people want to buy multiple, you can make a bundle of multiple pieces, increasing your profit margin again, because you only pay for shipping once. So if a product costs $10, 5 of those bucks will probably be the shipping. So if you sell 2 pieces, it's not going to be 20, it's going to be somewhere like 15, 14 bucks. So if you sell 2 pieces, you will have a much higher profit margin. The 4th criteria, it should be something that's selling either right now or within the last few months, where there's something you can change up to make the store profitable. But you should never, ever take a product that's like a year old and try to sell it, or try to sell seasonal items. Like, there's no reason for you to do that when you're very new, because seasonal items and old winners, basically other more advanced people will do that, and you can't compete with those. So you should only go for products that are very recent or selling right now. That's the best case scenario. Some like 2 to 5 people is selling right now on Facebook. Great, you can jump in, do something different, and take over the market. Now that you've found your product, the number 2 thing you're gonna do is find a supplier. And I don't know why so many different people are literally overthinking this step. Like, they think, oh, I have to find the best private agent in the world, the best price. No, you don't have to, but you don't have sales yet. And there's no reason to find the greatest supplier in the world when you don't have sales. Like, it doesn't really matter too much. I personally use SalesDrop. They are not the most beginner-friendly suppliers, I would say. They are only very good when you are getting a significant amount of sales daily. But other ones I can really vouch for is Commercial, for example. Work with them in the past. They are super great. I would also go as far and say you can use AutoDS in the beginning. Like, AutoDS I would never scale with. Like, that's very, very stupid. They are not the greatest of price or anything customizable. Like, they're not great at all. They don't have the best benefits in terms of your supplier. So get used to AutoDS at the beginning, switch to a private agent. At some point we'll do more sales, but don't overthink it. If you're watching right now, just go pick AutoDS and get in contact with Commercial, have them as well, see what different prices you can get. That's more than enough. So the third thing you want to do, create your own first store. I always recommend Shopify. There's literally no reason not to use Shopify unless you're selling some kind of product that are not approved by Shopify. But in my opinion, why would you do that? The scalability of those products anyways is not really high. Like you can't really run them on paid ads anyways. It's just gonna be a pain in the ass. Payment process is gonna ban you. So just use Shopify and pick products that are eligible to run on the site, okay? I also have a link in my description where you can get your first month for free or maybe for like $1 or something. Now, number 4, find a perfect theme and create the perfect store. For some reason, these courses online makes everyone overthink this step once again. But in all honesty, it doesn't matter whatsoever. Of course, you need to use a theme that looks nice and has all the capabilities that you need. But it doesn't really matter too much if it's on the free ones you use Dawn or Sense or Refresh. It doesn't matter, like it's not gonna make a massive difference. The only thing I would say, if you wanna go for the paid route, I can really recommend Shrine Theme. I'm not affiliated with them, but I use them for all my stores. I literally have 20 pro licenses and I think they're maybe like 400, 500 bucks each. So they are amazing. It's the best theme, it's the fastest theme compared to like all the other ones with the most amount of capabilities. So all of that theme, like I would literally recommend that to everyone. So if you want to go to paid route and have a little bit extra budget to splurge, get the regular version of the Shrine theme. I think it's like 200 bucks, something 250, and that's more than enough. Like it's perfect. For the sake of this video, I'm not gonna create the store live in front of you, but if you want a detailed store building video where I literally just sit and build a store right in front of you, please let me know down in the comments. I'll create one both for free themes, but also for the paid themes Shrine. So now that your store is created, now all we want to do is create some video ads. This is the most important part of the whole operation, right? So what I do is I borrow clips on TikTok. So let me just jump right back in my computer, show you exactly how to do it. Yeah, on TikTok right here, what you can do is you can search up basically your product name and whatever product you're selling, or words and phrases related to a product, right? So if we sell a back corrector, massive version, probably everyone knows the product. So let's just take this as an example. You can take all these videos, download them, take the link here, go into Snaptick right here, insert the link, press download HD, then you download it without the TikTok watermark. Okay, and this is the best way of getting content and you can use in your advertisements. Is it ethical correct? I don't know. I'm not here for Josh. We're here to make money. So that's basically how you can do it and create your own ads from the beginning. And what I would recommend is when you have downloaded a few different ones, you take all of the clips, put it into CapCut, and then mix your own creative, mixing 2 videos together, cutting out and inserting different clips, just to get a new flow. So it's not a video that's already out there, but it's a brand new one that's made by you, by existing content, of course. And that's basically how I create my video ads to test for my products. Create between 3 and 6 and have 2 different scripts, 2 different angles, and that's pretty much it. Sometimes I like to spice it up with photos as well, but I wouldn't do that in the beginning phases. Videos is easier to create because you don't have to be creative with it. There's already content out there. So that's pretty much the process. So the next step is logically to launch your ads on Facebook. And I've just posted a video the other day on how to create your business manager, your ad account, and your page. In this video, I'm going to show you my testing strategy if I were to launch a product right now. And for the sake of this video, and because I know most of you guys watching these videos are pretty much newbies, like total beginners, I'm gonna keep this testing strategy extremely simple. It's not fully the one that I'm using currently, but it's very close. It's a more simple approach to it, where you get a lot more data and you can rely a lot more on the data that you receive. Mine is a little bit more aggressive, currently the one I'm doing myself. It's pretty much optimized to scale products right away. So I can go from, 500 bucks a day to in 3 days doing anywhere between 5 to 10K a day. That's pretty much how I have structured my testing campaigns now. This one is very simple and it's very easy to understand, and you will be able to get the most out of the campaign. Now we are just on my computer here again. This is a brand new ad account. Never started, it's not even ready to run, but I'll show you anyways how to create it. So what it creates, you want to hit sales because we're doing a sales campaign. We are trying to get sales in our store, so that's pretty much self-explanatory. Hit continue on here. Then Facebook asks you if you want to do an advanced shopping campaign or a manual sales campaign. We only want to do manual for now. Advanced plus shopping campaign comes later down the line, but not for testing. Great, now we have our campaign here. Our campaign name, I usually just call it the product, so whatever product we are running, so let's just call it back corrector. Doesn't really matter too much. Simply sitting down here, everything here should be off pretty much. The only thing you touch here is the name. Then we go into the ad set. Here I usually call it ad set 1. Then I do a little dash. I put in the interest that I'm targeting, and then I put it in what the creator names are. So if the back corrector video at 1, 2, 3, because we always testing with 3 to 5 videos in each ad set. I always do either 3 or 4. Very similar results, so I can recommend one over the other, but I wouldn't go below 3 and I wouldn't go above 5, at least not for testing purposes. Okay, scroll down. You want to hit your account and your data set, the one you created. You want to do purchase. That is what we want to optimize for. We don't want to optimize for anything else than purchase. This one we just leave blank. This one we keep as 7 days, 1 day, and 1 day. And then for your daily budget, this really depends on what you can afford and what you like. If it's a brand new ad account, you need to remember that you have a daily spending limit. That's usually around $50 if I remember, maybe 40 now. And it's very, very, very low. If it is 40, if I remember correctly, you can double check it in your payment methods in your ad account. I would keep it at $10 per ad set and then just do 4 ad sets, okay? I like to schedule it for sometime like 11:59 p.m. so that it goes active at before the ad account budget resets. So it doesn't run half a day, it runs literally the whole day throughout, okay? So moving forward, locations, that is what kind of countries you target. I usually always do top 5, or in my instance, top 4. Canada, Australia, New Zealand. You could also target the United Kingdom because they're also an English-speaking country. But from experience currently, they don't convert that well, and Facebook will spend most of the budget in UK. When you have a winning product, you can create a UK store. That works perfectly fine. It's very, very profitable. But if you have it with your other countries, Facebook will tend to spend more in the UK because it's cheaper, you get more traffic, but people don't buy it. I don't know why, and people don't buy in the UK. So that's how I would do it right here. And here I would go switch to original audience options. Don't have the advantage audience that's not really for testing. We'll just keep it very original, how you like it. And now you want to select an interest, and here you need to select something that is similar to your product. So I don't know if there's a search back here, maybe something like let's see if there's something that's called back pain. I don't think there is. You can literally do something like massage. Let's see if there's something massage here. Massage we can use. Probably not an interest I would use. Then one you can use is, I know there's one called health and wellness. This is one I have used multiple times for products, and it's just an interest that works well. I will go for health and wellness. Then go further down, click here in your ad. Then you want to select the Facebook page you run. Click this one. If you don't have an Instagram connected to your page yet, I don't recommend in the beginning. You can do later on when you scale your product. Press this one right here. Then you will just use your Facebook page on Instagram as well. It's not really great for branding, but it doesn't really make it's perfectly fine for the beginning. Here you want to call it back corrector video at 1, because that's what that is. Scroll down. I always have manual upload, single. You can also do flexible, but for the sake of this video, keeping it simple, single image or video. I always turn this tab off. I don't know why, I've always done it. So that's the only thing I can recommend. Setup creative here, it's video ad, so click video ad. Now it pops up here. Here you don't have to insert anything. You can do that, it will do automatically later. Text, you want to do your primary text here. So here you pretty much sell the product, so let's do something fast. People with bad posture, this is for you. Our back corrector helps fix your posture, moving all signs of back pain. Right now it's 15% off with a 90-day money back guarantee. Click shop now to order yours. It's something like that. It's perfectly fine. I would, of course, not put exactly like this. Would make it a little bit copyrighted. Like this is not great at all, but this is just to give you an idea of what's right in here. To get any kind of inspiration for primary text and your headline and everything else, you can go to the Meta ad library and find different stores who has like many active ads online. So if they have you can click on the page and you can see if they have 100 active ads online right now. It means they're doing fairly good, should be at least, otherwise they're losing quite some money. And you can take inspiration from what they do in their primary text, do something similar for your product. You can even copy it, insert it to ChatGPT and tell him to change this ad copy for your product. And that works perfectly fine as well. So scroll down. Here I like to emphasize the offer as well. So 50% off and 90-day money back guarantee. And here at this one I leave blank. Sometimes I put it like 5 5-star reviews or something like that. Some social proof, but it doesn't really matter too much. Most of the time I just leave it blank. Call to action. I always do shop now. You have to do shop now, best one, because we're basically selling your product. Next, you want to upload your video. I don't have a video to upload right now, so I'm not going to upload anything, but here you just click upload, select the video you want to upload, number one, boom, just like that. Close this one down, scroll down a little bit. Sometimes it glitches, and you need to make sure that it updates the call to action. I have seen it, just change it back to learn more. So just double check and have it as shop now. Scroll down, you want to insert your link here. So whatever your website is, your landing page, make sure it's your landing page and not your home page. Like you should insert the link here where you want people to go. So of course you want them to go to checkout, but don't insert the checkout. Insert the landing page, and that is perfectly fine. That is the link you have to insert. There's pretty much nothing more down here to do. You can scroll down the bottom and add a URL parameter. This is the UTMs, we call it. So you can add either the Shopify UTMs, you can search on Google on what that is. Now if you're using TrueWhale, you can add the TrueWhale UTMs. If you don't have anything, just leave it blank. I would recommend adding one of those, just in case you scale up, then it's already added. You don't have to add it after. It's easier that way. So either add the Shopify one or the TrueWhale one. So now our ad here is actually done. So what I want to do is duplicate it twice. The same ad here, and then change the name to video ad 2. Go down, add media, delete the video here and add and upload video ad 2. Everything else we keep the same, exact same as video ad 1. You want to do the same thing with video ad 3 as well. Change it up so it's the same thing, but just a different video. So now our ad set is actually done here. Want to change our health and wellness, our interest here. So what we were gonna do now is duplicate this one 3 times, because remember it's a brand new ad account, so you have $40 budget. So you only have 4 ad sets with $10 a piece, okay? Duplicate 3 more. So for what you will do here is just change this one ad set 2, scroll down. You can either do suggested to this one. What I think would be good here is probably physical fitness. If you in your ads talk about the fitness aspect of the back corrector, you could also, if you target office people in your ads, you could do office chair. That would be a pretty good interest, or office supplies. I'm gonna do an office chair because people who are interested in office chairs probably sit down a lot, so they could really use for this back corrector product. Ad set 3 again. I will just do something suggested to the first one or the second one. So here what we're gonna do, we can do some kind of, let's see, let's just do the physical fitness. I think that one is great. Boom, just like that. Copy this one here, insert it up here again. And then the 4th one, change it to ad set 4. That's gonna be your broad ad set. So that's gonna be no interest. Just wanna do US broad. So go down here, delete your interest and delete all other countries than US broad, or United States, sorry. Boom. And now you're done. That's pretty much how you set up your first campaign ever. This is not the perfect way of doing it, but it is because I know most of you guys who open up your ad account right now will have a $40 spending limit a day. So you can't do 10 ad sets or 8 or 15 ad sets. You can literally only do 4, which I think most of the videos online don't take into consideration. And it takes you to have 10 ad sets, but that's literally impossible for you in the beginning. So what you're gonna do here is run with this, go live with it, let it go live, let it run for 3 days, very bare minimum 3 days, 3 full days. Come back here, check the metrics. If you want a full guided detailed video on what metrics to look at and how I analyze my own creatives, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to make a video. But for now, this is how you set up your testing campaign. Okay guys, the last step to get to $1,000 a day is scaling your ads. And this is pretty much the easiest thing. People are also overcomplicating this part, but this is by far the easiest thing you will do in dropshipping entirely, okay? Let's just go back into my computer here. So pretty much what you want to do here, after 3 days, if you see that your ads has a good ROAS, so let's say your break even is 1.5, but you're running on a 2.5 ROAS, that's very good, very profitable. All you want to do is check here which one has the best results, the best customer result compared to your AOV. You want to click this little button here and you just want to up the budget. So if you had 10 first, go to 25, let it run for a few more days. Runs perfectly, you can go to 75. Once works perfectly, 125. That's pretty much it. Like, it's very, very simple. In the beginning, just increase the budget. If you have 10 in the beginning, go to 25. 25 works, go to 75. If 75 works, go to 125. If 125 works, go to 200. If 200 works, go to 400. If 400 works, up it to 600, and so on. So when you have 600, you can increase a bit more aggressive. So 600, you can go to 1,000, 1,000 to 1.5K, 1.5K to 2.25K. And that's pretty much it. That's literally how you scale your ads. I will post a video at one point where I live scale my own ads, but right now I'm in the dummy ad account. But it's very, very easy. You check the customer result, you check the ROAS, which one is performing the best, you up the budget. The ones that are below your break even and losing you money, you click the turn off button right here, and the ad is turned off, and they will only spend on the 3 other remaining ad sets. That's pretty much all you need to know to reach $1,000 a day. It's very, very easy. It's super straightforward. And the hardest part is actually just finding a good product and making a good store and making good ads. But testing and scaling on Facebook, it's very, very easy. All right, guys, that is all you need to know to go from $0 a day to $1,000 a day. That is the entire process. That's all the moves you have to make. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. You can also reach out to me personally on IG. Remember to follow. I'll post weekly motivation and screenshots of how my own stores are doing. If you want to have a mentor or join a program, I'll leave the links down to my mentor in the description. Reach out to him, take a chat with him. Besides that, good luck. I believe in you.